People know this, but my car was destroyed about 2 years ago, right when I started this show. It was maybe a week before I started this show. I was standing out in the balcony of my apartment looking at my 85 Toyota Supra, talking on the phone in New York, when a pickup truck just destroyed my car. I mean, 45 miles an hour, didn't touch the brakes, right into my parked car. Hit my car just went careening out into the middle of the street, and this guy's pickup truck rolled right onto the lawn of my apartment, and I was staring right down the hood of this pickup truck. I was on a balcony that was about 4 feet off the ground. The first floor of this apartment wasn't down on the street level, but I was real close to the ground, and I was just watching this whole thing unfurl. Now the guy throws the thing into reverse, and he tries to drag his crippled pickup truck off the lawn. He's completely, not just the front end up over the curb or whatever, he's up over the curb, across the little median there, and on the lawn of the apartment. And he throws the thing in reverse, and he's trying to drag the truck off the lawn and get going down the street.
This guy's alive after hitting it?
Yeah.
So he's
driving a big, full-size Ford, like F-250 pickup, brand new. My car is completely accordion. Okay. He throws the thing in. Now, I'm sort of toying with the idea of jumping off the balcony and like onto the hood of the car in one of those great Mannix or Starsky and Hutch maneuvers I've been watching for a long time. By the way, jumping on hoods of cars, I think, is only something that works on TV. I'm sure I would go rolling off before the guy even pulled out onto the street. And then I'm thinking, this guy's drunk. He's probably got a shotgun rack, you know. What the hell am I doing? I will wait until he pulls away, and I will catch his driver's license plate. But this guy's car is so effed up, he's not going anywhere. So he throws it in reverse. He's dragging. This is one in the morning. He's dragging the car back onto the street. One tire's completely blown out. I mean, it's just down to the rim. The fender's completely caved in, and he's now taking off down the street with one front tire that's inflated, and then the other one he's driving on a rim. And he's making a god-awful noise, and people are coming out to the street, so on and so forth. Anyway, somebody hops in their car, and the guy abandons the truck about a mile down the road and takes off on foot. They pull the registration from the car, so on and so forth, and get the guy's name and get this thing basically straightened out. Now, I don't have insurance. I only have the minimum coverage insurance. I don't have any kind of comprehensive, I guess it is. So my Supra, which is worth about $4,000, is completely demolished. My car, I needed to get a tow truck to get my car from the street back to the curb. That's how effed up it was. A tow truck to move my car about 8 feet back to where it was. It couldn't even, 5 guys couldn't even roll the thing back. It was so screwed up. So my car's completely totaled. Naturally, the guy who hit my car said that he fell asleep. I'm sure he was drunk. He fell asleep, then he panicked, then he left, but he wants to make everything right. He's dying to make everything right. And I said, fine, you can make everything right. Blue Book is $4,000. You pay me $4,000 and everything's right. Well, he doesn't pay me, naturally, so we go to court. When we go to this god-awful Van Nuys court, which, by the way, it's just become, it's like Ellis Island over there. I mean, it's just total pandemonium. They ought to just put a fence around that place and strafe it with napalm. Lawyers and everybody, administrators and everybody. But the point is we go over to the Van Nuys, where I'm treated like a criminal for about 4 hours because I'm there, and anyone in the courtroom is a potential criminal unless you're wearing a 3-piece suit and carrying an attaché case. Then we go to the judge, and the judge says, hey, it's, Blue Book is $4,000. Do you agree to pay Mr. Carolla $4,000? And this a-hole says, no, Your Honor, I looked at the car, the next day, and the tires were bald, and so on and so forth, and it was not worth medium Blue Book.
Oh, what did the judge say?
Well, the judge said, well, you guys are going to have to sort of arbitrate and figure out what the car's worth in order to figure out what he owes you.
And this is a hit and run, basically.
This is a hit and run.
It's a felony.
So this guy's got the huevos, after destroying my car and fleeing, to sit in front of me and tell me $4,000 is too much. How about $3,500 for the Blue Book? I had a big pile of receipts under my arm, and I told the guy, listen, it's $4,000, and I will pull out these receipts, and I will pull out receipts for car tires that you said were bald that I bought 2 months ago, and I will humiliate you right now, right in front of this judge. Now, either you go to $4,000, or I'm going to start pulling receipts out, and it's going to get real embarrassing.
What did he do?
He went to $4,000. Now he owes me $4,000, and the court's going to take care of it. They work out a payment plan with this guy. He's going to send me $250 a month for 2.5 years or whatever the hell it works out to be, right? Right. Okay. I get 2 payments 2 years ago. So far I've gotten $500. He owes me $3,500, and it's been 2 years since I've seen a payment. Now, here's my point.
Okay.
Because I'm getting into some civil disobedience here. These mofos wrote me a ticket for parking in front of my effing garage about a month ago. And if I don't pay this ticket, it's going to warrant in a month. And if I don't pay it after that, it'll double. The ticket will go from, $32 to $64 to $85. And if I still don't pay it, they're going to send marshals over my house to arrest me. All right, I pay registration, I pay taxes, I pay insurance, I pay everything, and I pay all their damn minuscule parking tickets and everything else. Now, they have an opportunity to enforce the law. You understand? This guy owes me $4,000. Do you think they give a rat's ass about that? Do you think I've heard from anybody at the Van Nuys court system in 2 years? No. You think they've arrested this guy? Are you kidding? Have they suspended his license? Are you kidding? You know why? Because there's not a penny in it for them. They're not making any money off this guy. They only make money off of me when I don't pay my parking tickets and they go to warrant. I can't stand this. What is their job? Is their job to milk society, or is their job to enforce the laws that they've created? This son of a bitch owes me $4,000, and it's been 2 years, and I've not heard from any of them over there. It's going to be like pulling teeth, because I'm going over there tomorrow to try to get something out of these people. What?
I'm wondering what's in my wife's coffee. I've never seen you this agitated.
But can you believe that? I mean, is that hypocrisy or what?
There's no justice.
You know damn well if I didn't pay a jaywalking ticket that they would send over the effing SWAT team to my house 3 months after it went to warrant to come drag me into the courthouse, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Can I tell you a shorter story of injustice?
But a guy owes me $4,000. You think they give a rat's ass? No. Why? No money in it for them. They don't get any money. It's just my money. You know what I got to do? Here's what we should do. We should cut them in on it. We should turn them into collectors more than we should administrators and judges and attorneys. We'll just make a collection. We'll make them like bail bondsmen or something. Listen, this guy owes me $4,000. I'll give you guys $450 if you can get it out of him for me. In which case, they would gladly go shake the guy until change fell out of his pockets. Bastards.
Do you think better?
No. All right, yeah.
Here's a short story.
Now we got to move on with the show.